I saw the opportunity with the Dean's Excellence and the Dean's Leadership Circle as a way to begin to give back to the university that has given me so much.
Giving to the university and being a part of that is just really natural for us at Bosch. So it's part of what we do. And then, being a mechanical engineering graduate of Clemson, it's nice to give back to the university and be able to support the dean in what he's doing here at the college.
At the end of the day, I always know that there's a need to support and to be visual in the presence of the department when it comes to minority engineers. So I wanted to make sure that I visually was involved and financially was involved as well. At some point, there are others that may not be as fortunate enough, but are brilliant and talented, and I wanted to be a part in making sure that they succeeded.
The dean, he's running his business, so to speak, and I think it's important for him to be able to, allocate those funds and direct that money where he feels it's appropriate and can make the most difference. Sometimes it's hard for us to tell where the greatest need is. We might have a particular passion or something, but I think in unrestricted funds it gives him a lot of flexibility to do what he needs to do.
There should always be at least one component of unrestricted giving, because I think needs change, and it's difficult to tie up funds for certain priorities forever.
We want to see kids have a better opportunity. If they'll work hard, I'll work hard. If they'll work hard, they can be very successful. Life changing.
If you ask me about a word that describes Anand, right, it's a leader, right? He just comes across very well. You listen closely when he's talking, so it's a nice attribute for him to be in the position he is.
I just really appreciate the perspective he has, but I also appreciate the perspective he has that, from Clemson University in a small town in upstate South Carolina, we can change the world.
As you hear his programs for putting graduates into industry, into advanced manufacturing methods, that's where life is as far as I'm concerned. That's where the state needs to go. That's where the state is headed.
We have met the students that the money has gone to, and we have heard multiple stories about the students and from the students in terms of how their life would have changed if they didn't have this kind of funding to help them come to school here.
I just really appreciate all that he and his staff are doing to put my alma mater on the map, and I'm glad that we are getting the recognition as being one of the top public universities in the country, and I think with the leadership of Anand and the staff that he has around him, I look forward to nothing but more bountiful and prosperous days for Clemson and the College of Engineering.